Today in Portland, Oregon, a women's residential treatment center shuts down for good after an abrupt pause in services, and the ripple effects are already here. I'm Dean Bark. Welcome to the City Report with Dean Bark from Portland. Let's open with the big one. Volunteers of America Oregon, a Portland nonprofit known as VOA Oregon, has permanently closed its women's residential treatment center in Northeast Portland after first halting services earlier this month. Nearly 50 patients were abruptly discharged, and the Oregon Health Authority, the state's health regulator, reviewed the situation after complaints that some clients relapsed amid the instability. Time to dig into the details. Here's the timeline. In early April, clients were told operations would pause. About a week later, the Oregon Health Authority visited the site after complaints. Mid-April saw staff layoffs, and shortly after, VOA Oregon announced the permanent closure. The organization points to rising operational costs and potential legal issues tied to its facilities. For context, the nonprofit purchased a building on Northeast Gleason Street in 2021 for $3.5 million, then moved the program in 2025 to the Multnomah campus of Jessup University, a satellite campus that closed in 2024, and that move increased infrastructure costs for the program. VOA Oregon says the real barrier to reopening was an estimated $4 to $8 million in fire, HVAC, security, and seismic upgrades. The closure reduces the number of substance use treatment beds available in the region. The exact number of employees affected was not confirmed by the nonprofit. Let's cut to the chase. No room for sugarcoating here. This reads like financial mismanagement kneecapping essential care at the worst possible time. Let's keep this train moving. Environmental advocates have delivered a sharp rebuke to City Hall over Zenith Energy. Zenith Energy is a Houston-based fossil fuel company operating in Portland. A coalition of environmental groups sent a letter to Mayor Keith Wilson rejecting the city's recent investigation into Zenith's franchise agreement as too narrow and predetermined. Here's the latest scoop. A city council resolution in March 2025 launched this review. By September 2025, the city had hired Cable Houston, a law firm brought in to review the investigation. In February, the city released a report finding Zenith in compliance, despite the company's history of air permit issues and past infractions tied to fossil fuel transport. Advocates say the process had conflicts of interest and lacked transparency, and they want broader accountability. Whether the city's review was truly comprehensive remains disputed. Well, that's one way to look at it. Calling a checkmark compliance while waving off a rap sheet is a tough sell. Shifting gears. The debate over funding a refurbished Moda Center is heating up. The Oregon legislature approved a $365 million state package to modernize the arena, but it hinges on additional contributions from the city and county. The Moda Center, home to the Portland Trail Blazers, has not seen major renovations in 3 decades. On the team side, Tom Dundon, the Blazers' new majority owner, has pledged to keep the team in Portland. On the policy side, City Councilor Tiffany Koyama Lane has questioned the transparency of the deal and the potential hit to local budgets, already stretched thin. Economists routinely debate the public payoff of stadium investments. Many say the returns are limited. There's talk of alternatives like a regional bond and of tightening lease terms and community benefits if public dollars go in. Here's some context. The odds of relocation are low given the NBA's expansion plans and market realities. Shiny arenas do not fill potholes. Moving on. The Oregon Government Ethics Commission, the state's ethics watchdog, has dismissed a complaint against 5 Portland city councilors who received free legal representation in a previous case. The councilors had set up a legal expense trust fund, which under Oregon law is not considered a gift. The complaint was filed in December 2025 by Veronica Gallegos Lozano, and it alleged the group, informally known as Peacock, improperly accepted pro bono legal services. In April, the commission said there was no ethics violation. Beyond technicalities, the ruling underscores a practical point. Local officials without deep pockets still need a lawful path to defend themselves against complaints. My take: this outcome strikes the balance. Accountability on one side, a workable legal defense mechanism on the other. And now for something completely different. An end date for an East Side icon. Lloyd Center Mall will close in August 2026. Urban Renaissance Group, the developer behind the site, plans a 1.2 million square foot redevelopment spanning roughly 20 city blocks with housing, open space, and better neighborhood connections. Tenants have until the end of August to move out, though freestanding spots like Jumbo's Pickleball and Regal Cinemas will remain open. The city's design commission has already approved the master plan, but appeals are pending, and a city council hearing is set for June. Community efforts to save Lloyd have been persistent, and the nostalgia is real. Change is coming, but a community hub like this leaves a big footprint and an even bigger memory. The farewell tour is officially on. This is Dean Bark signing off from the City Report in Portland. Have a great day and tune in tomorrow for more city news.